Georgia Nolan is a little girl who really wants to be a fireman. Together with her dog Amber Nolan, she diligently practiced putting out fires. Georgia Nolan desperately wants to be like her father Sean Nolan. In the past, Sean Nolan was the best fireman in New York City. Captain Sean Nolan. He is a hero who has saved many people from fire. Unfortunately, when Georgia was a baby, Captain Sean Nolan failed to save Georgia's mother from a fire. Captain Nolan then decided to stop being a fireman, because he wanted to take care of Georgia. Sean Nolan then switched professions to become a tailor just like his father. Sean Nolan tells Georgia that she has to stop dreaming of being a fireman. It's a risky job and girls can't be firemen. Georgia is sad, but there is no other choice. 10 years passed. Georgia has grown into a girl who is skilled at sewing. That night while Georgia was practicing secretly on the roof, she heard something. The mayor of New York, Jimmy Murray, and several police officers came to their house. Turns out his father and Jimmy knew each other. Georgia sneaks in to find out what happened. Georgia discovers the fact that the mayor of New York asked Captain Sean Nolan to return to duty. The city is under threat from someone who has burned down 40 theaters. The arsonist did it not with fire, but only blue and red smoke and scary music. And the firemen who went to put out the fire never came out. They just disappeared. Mysterious. The arsonist did it not with fire, but only blue and red smoke and creepy music. And the firefighters who went to put out the fire never came out. They just disappeared. Mysterious. Jimmy Murray asks Captain Nolan to do a fire investigation. Captain Sean could not refuse the request. He agreed. Knowing this, Georgia secretly followed her father. Georgia disguises herself as a boy and joins her father's team as a volunteer. With a small team, Captain Nolan leads the investigation. The small team consists of one physicist named Ricardo, one reliable driver named Cheetah, and one man named Joe, a volunteer who suddenly appears wanting to join, who is actually Georgia. The four of them headed to the location of the fire. Georgia is excited but also aware that her father is right. Becoming a fireman turned out to be harder than she imagined. But Georgia wants to find the arsonist. The perpetrator threw an object at Georgia. Through the object, they finally discovered that it was a kind of fireball that was activated when music was played. The fireball exploded, and the light turned out to be hypnotizing. Closing her eyes, Georgia tried to put out the fire. During an investigation at Laura Devine's theater, Georgia meets Pauline, a desperate employee who feels like she's always a failure. Georgia gave her a positive spirit. Georgia even admitted that she was only pretending to be a man. Pauline is motivated. Then Captain Nolan and Joe accidentally find that under the theater there is a subway tunnel. They checked it, and they found the arsonist's lair. The arsonist was a chemist, as well as a failed artist who wanted revenge. And Broadway is just rehearsal. The real show is tonight, from the top of the Chrysler Building. They also managed to find the missing firefighters there. They were all hypnotized. Captain Sean was proud of Joe. Joe finally admits that he is Georgia. Captain Sean was surprised, and feel like he failed to protect Georgia. Who is actually Georgia as the child of a young couple he was unable to save. At that time, the mother of Georgia left the baby and asked Captain Sean to look after her. If Georgia insists on becoming a fireman, then Captain Sean can't keep his promise. In the midst of that conversation they were attacked. The arsonist turned out to be Pauline. Georgia is after Pauline. Pauline begins to spread fireballs in New York City. And Georgia is trying to stop her. Georgia cuts the cable, so Pauline fails to put on the show. Pauline gets angry and kicks Georgia off the top of the building. Luckily Georgia can still hang from the cable. Pauline also fell and Georgia tried to catch her. They hang, and immediately saved by Captain Sean Nolan and his team. In the end Captain Nolan pinned gold medals on Ricardo, Cheetah and Georgia. They succeeded.